I guess we can start. So, our first is General. I think that's the General. He's going to play as Hans, color orange. Then we have Purple, that's Zebba AI playing as Mayans. Wait, yeah, exactly, Mayans. Then we have Red, that's Vagabond playing as Koreans. Then our blue, Rehoboam going as Persians. Then we have Green. Oh, looks like the AI has been updated indeed. And back to the game. Green is soldier. It's going to play as Vietnamese. And then we have yellow. Yellow is SOO, so I assume that's Naga. I might be wrong, but I think that's it. And then we have teal. Teal is Berbers, and I would say that this might be GamesGot. Honestly, I need to check the brackets. Okay, it's actually Bambi, not Naga. So we have Bambi, MangudAI. Do we? Wait. Okay, I missed one. So gray is MangudAI playing as Mongols, obviously. And we already have seen orange. So once again, it's Bambi, MangudAI, Naga, Rehoboam, Soldier, the General, Vagabond, and Zebba. So instead of GamesGod, we have Bambi. I was wrong with that one. Something has happened to Red Scout. I'm afraid he actually died. I also wonder if I can actually increase the volume of... Okay, maybe this will be better. Let me just check it real fast. I think it is better. Can't guarantee though. If any one of you can actually check for me if the game captures the sound, if the recording captures the sound. But yeah, something has happened to Red Scout. Unfortunately, I missed that one. I can't see any... Okay, I think this is what remains from Red. So, bit unfortunate for Vagabond, though he already has scouted his opponent, so he should be fine. And he's actually going... Wait, I think that was a loom. Okay, for a second I thought that he's going up super fast. Hello, Kiwa. Okay, Vagabond is going to have a pretty tough one because he is the neighbor of Rehoboam and the soldier is right beside it. So Zebba and Rehoboam, yeah, Vagabond really has to do a good job here. At least he managed to find the boar, and I think he actually found both of them. I'm not sure what this villager is doing here. Maybe she was scouting instead of the scout, but now she is idle. Hard to tell. I currently see that nobody is going for a rush as opposed to our previous game. Rehoboam is already mining gold, and Soldier is about to do the same. SOO, yellow is going to play as Tatars, I missed that one, and is already harassing green player. Let me change to the kill. Okay, here we have it. Weird to see Gold Rush of Grass. Oh. I mean, the snow happens to be in the mountains as well, right? I guess you can see some snow over there. So the first one to reach feudal age is Zebba, followed by Rehoboam. Though Rehoboam is Persians, I believe SOO is Naga. And Ilagmane, that might be Bambi. As far as I remember, Bambi has names for the AI, and it always means deer. It simply matters which language was used by that civilization. So Ilagmane might be the Berber name of the deer, while SOO is, as far as I remember, a name of a StarCraft 2 player, because as far as I remember, Naga names the player by the names of StarCraft 2 players. I think that's how it works. So, we are actually getting some Eagle Scouts by Zebba AI. Naga is going for some skirmishers, and Rehoboam is already training archers. Again, double archery range, and I'm actually quite curious if they happen to face Naga. And looks like Soldier is going for man-at-arms, and Purple is still harassing opponents, but they seem to fight back, and eventually the scout dies. There's more on the way though, so yeah, nothing is lost. Vagabond is a bit slower to feudal age, but he is there nonetheless. He is being intercepted by Rehoboam archers though. Already lost 2 villagers, and for a second they were stuck. Yeah, Soldier is indeed in a rough spot, but as long as Rehoboam is busy, he should be fine. He has some men-at-arms. They are not the worst against skirmishers, I would say. I mean, you're not willing to fight skirmishers with your men-at-arms, but still, they might be good enough. And he's actually training more of them, but they are scattered. They don't deal much damage, and eventually they might actually do well enough, killing at least some skirmishers. There's already 3 of them, and Naga keeps sending more and more. So, yeah. One man-at-arm is about to be killed, but they already managed to kill quite some skims. And this actually might force Naga to retreat. Anyway, Rehoboam is still harassing Vagabond. So pretty unfortunate because Vagabond is, as far as I remember, an FC AI. He really needs to get some safe resources and go up. The castle should help a lot. And that's already plenty of archers. Rehoboam already has killed 11 villagers. That's very rough. In the meantime, Naga is pushed back. The men-at-arms eventually were good enough. I can only see Echo kills death, so let me change back to the main one, the kill and death. So 14 skirmishers were killed by those men-at-arms. Nicely done. Vagabond is building a market at the back, and unfortunately he is under attack by purple right now. So Zebba is finishing what Rehoboam has started, and Rehoboam's forces are actually back at the base. Is he getting ready to go up? So he actually is trying to preserve the Archer Death Ball. Okay, looks like the General, undisturbed, is the first one to reach Castle Age. Actually, no. Uh, Naga was the first one. Nice. And the General is going for a cat. Wait. It's gray. It's MangudAI. Okay, I made a mistake. So the first ones to Castle Age are MangudAI All-In and the General. They're actually neighbors. And looks like the General is going for some knights. While we all know what MangudAI is going to go for. He's a he's got a very nice tower over there, though it looks like he is actually taking the smaller gold. And Soldier is actually adapting. He started training some skirmishers. And we have another AI reaching Castle Age, and this is Zebba. He's got some skirmishers and eagles, and he keeps harassing Vagabond. Vagabond was able to reach Castle Age. I'm not sure if he's going to have enough resources to get a castle up right now. Um, he is down to 25, 26 villagers, so pretty rough one, but I believe he's using the market actively, so eventually he should have enough resources for the castle. The general is actually attacking MangudAI, but as soon as he gets enough MangudAIs, he will start a micro, and he might be actually able to repel the invader over there. Purple keeps harassing Vagabond. He really needs to get that castle up. And Rehoboam is actually booming. For some reason, his archers are idle right now. He got them upgraded to crossbowmen already. He is still missing second armor upgrade, but apart from that, he should be able to go. I'm not sure what's going on right now. The castle and tower should help a lot MangudAI for his town defense, and he will slowly increase the death ball of MangudAIs. He is being attacked by a lot of spearmen, but they simply stand no chance. The MangudAIs are too mobile. And the general actually has moved elsewhere. He is attacking Zebba right now. He's got 9 knights on the field and killing villagers one after the other. So yeah, MangudAI should slowly get a stronger army and eventually push either Bambi or the general. In the meantime, Rehoboam is booming even more. He's going to be the first one to reach 3 TCs, and then he will probably switch to, yeah, he is going for knights now. I really wonder what has happened with those crossbowmen. They would deal so much damage if they were only used. The general in the meantime is hunting more, but for some reason he is evading this single crossbowman. And up until now. No, wait, he's still alive. I wonder what's going on here. Maybe Leif will help us. Uh, Looks like there was an attempt to build something by Vagabond, but he is still in a very rough spot as Zebba keeps attacking his base. MangudAI is starting the hunt. He's sending his MangudAIs forward, microing like a madman, killing knights with only 4 MangudAIs, fighting back even skirmishers and pushing once again. Look at that. Oh, yeah, Vagabond is still under the siege. Rehoboam is gathering army. He's got plenty of crossbows, and he is actually stopping now. He might be looking for relics. Yep. And adding more stables. In the meantime, Purple is switching his target to the general. The tower should help some, but he actually needs murder holes, as even villagers start to attack the foundation of the, maybe not the foundation, but the tower itself. Vagabond is finally being able to start the construction of the castle. Hopefully he does not get interrupted. His mill has been destroyed, but he already can make those farms, so it should be fine. And he's actually going for relics as well. MangudAI in the meantime is in the middle of Bambi's base. killing camels, killing villagers, but also being under the fire of those towers. I've heard a conversion somewhere. I can't see it though. Feels like green is actually attacking Naga, and the general keeps attacking Zebba. So Rehoboam has the score lead. He is starting to capture the, let's say, not capture, but gather from the middle. Interestingly, though, he is expanding his town. Oh, so he is actually about to get Vagabond's berries if he actually decides to. Interesting. He's Oh, that's a nice relic. And actually, Vagabond is getting second TC up. That's nice. Maybe he will reboom. The general is on 3 TCs right now. Bambi has only one. And looks like Naga has gotten quite a number of knights and is attacking Bambi right now. At the same time, there are MangudAIs in the woodline of Bambi, so it's looking pretty rough for him as well. Yeah. Bambi is actually down to 10 villagers. Pretty rough. Very, very tough spot. Currently probably worse than Vagabond's, as while Vagabond is behind in terms of a score, he's got 2 TCs running, and he's actually starting to train some army. Is he going to attack the one? Yep. So yeah, slowly but surely he will try to get back to the game. There's already 15 knights, and those belong to the general. So yeah, they were simply there to be attacked. But oh, actually, Zebba has given up. Interesting. I mean, he's been constantly being attacked by the general, so it makes sense. The general is getting more army on the field, knights and skirmishers, and his Huns, I believe they have uh, the ability to get skirmishers upgraded. And Rehoboam is finally sending his units forward. He might be stuck with the wall, and he's mentioning 2 seconds of the lag, so I can only imagine what really happens there. He might have swapped to the default attack rules though, maybe except from avoiding the TC with ranged units. And he is actually under attack, so he might be retreating right now to fight those war wagons from Vagabond. We have some conversions attempts, and actually they are successful. Villagers got converted. And he might be about to deal the final blow to Vagabond. The castle is kind of safe, but the murder holes are indeed needed here. Vagabond doesn't have, not Vagabond, but Rehoboam doesn't have siege, but he currently doesn't really need it, though he has just reached Cavalier upgrade, and they are fully upgraded, so, I mean, apart from attack, I guess. But yeah, they are super tanky. And I think wall wagons actually deal those piercing damage, so they deal like 4 damage to a cavalier. That's definitely not enough. The general at the same time is getting his second castle up, and he's actually going for cav archers, which is very nice. I mean, Huns and cav archers, I think that's a normal play and a pretty good one. And yeah, Rehoboam is actually killing Vagabond here. In the meantime, Naga is attacking Soldier. He's not giving up, but his army is pretty small compared to increasing number of knights and cav archers. Cav archers for Tatars, as far as I remember, are also good. Yeah. Rehoboam is mentioning detection of walls, since he's playing against soldier. And yeah, at the same time, Naga is attacking soldier as well. And the general is actually starting the siege against MangudAI, but he's not the one that has the advantage here, I guess. The number of MangudAIs is quite big, and they should be able to pick off one by one all the army of the general. I can actually get it. Yeah, we can already see that MangudAI's forces have more health points, though he will lose all his rams, so he won't be able to counterattack right away. And the general is actually going for Tarkans, or at least he has one of them. But yeah, the dev ball of MangudAI is already quite big. They just need to avoid static defenses like the castle here. Rehoboam is attacking. Oh, he already has Savars. Okay, so it's going to be a tough one. 8 pierce armor. He is just diving TCs, and the soldier might be about to might be eliminated in a second. MangudAIs are avoiding the castle and pushing towards the general base, and the damage is about to be done here. There's plenty of army, but like before, they will probably get out microed unless some static defenses actually lower the mobility of those MangudAIs. Unfortunately, they get actually caught in the middle of the base of the general. Garrisoning the TCs might make things even worse. They're trying to run away, but they've lost so much health. So yeah, that was too much micro, I would say. So yeah, general is safe right now, and he's actually slowly crawling towards the pop camp. Rehoboam is the first one to actually reach it. And Rehoboam is actually switching his focus to yellow. So Naga versus Rehoboam, currently the first two players. Let's see how it goes. Rehoboam is making a mistake of fighting under the castle fire, so his health points are definitely going to be lower than they should, but he still has the advantage. It's not like he's losing terribly here. Um, Rehoboam is actually starting to get some siege on the field. I can hear some cannons. Okay, I think that's just Persian. I'm not sure if they need to upgrade it or not, but now they fire bullets instead of arrows. And he's got quite a lot of castles. Okay, the attacks continue, but like I've said, Rehoboam is losing quite a lot to the castle fire, and I think he might be going elsewhere as well. Yeah, he is about to attack red again. How much damage did they deal? 54, so like 42. Okay, so it's unique tech. Luckily for Naga, the siege from Rehoboam is towards red, but he is about to switch his focus and bring the siege towards Naga's base. The question is, has it given enough time for Naga to actually prepare for the fight? I'm not sure if Naga has ballistics, but at the same time looks like Soldier has given up. Not a surprise, he's been attacked by two very strong AIs, so yeah, he still lasted quite a while. Uh, Vagabond is down to 3 villagers. I honestly don't know where they are apart from this guy. There's the one. So 2 of them, maybe 3. Anyway, Rehoboam is attacking Naga. He's got enough Savars to simply dive the TC and fight it. Yeah, all those villagers are going to be killed. Naga is trying to attack the castle in the middle, though there was only a ram over there, so it simply got destroyed by the army. The general is not close to pop cap, and Naga is about to fight a full force of Rehoboam. That's quite a lot of Savars, and he is actually not switching to pikes, not yet. So this should be pretty one-sided. At the same time, General is attacking MangudAI. There's not that many units over there. I honestly wonder where are they? Chilling at base mostly. Back to Naga's base. The siege continues. I wonder where are the traps? They are scattered. Two of them are here. They're actually attacking Tio. So Bambi, after all those attacks from Naga and MangudAI, is going to be finished by Rehoboam. And Rehoboam is actually relocating his traps, but I feel like he's going to go against yellow anyway. And it's not looking good for Naga as he is down to only 5 military units. He's got 100 villagers slowly going down, but it's Rehoboam that is actually the strongest boomer right now. 141 villagers. Yeah, it's looking pretty over for Naga, even though he already has managed to get 10k points. MangudAI is being sieged by the general. All the army is here now. I've seen an explosion there, and I wonder if that was the trap or maybe a petard. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But the castle goes down, and MangudAI has only 7 villages remaining. I believe they are trying to hide, but they're all gone now. And MangudAI is giving up, even though he had a very nice run with all those kills he managed to get. Naga's TCs are slowly being destroyed. The Rams are now accompanying the Savars, almost 40 of them on the field, and Rehoboam is pop-capped. There are even some monks over there. The general is still attacking Zebba for some reason. He's going to lose some units to the TC fire. But yeah, Naga is in a very bad spot. Though he managed to get quite a lot of points, so he might manage to keep that second, actually third spot. The general is sending even more forces against Zebba. Yeah, tough one. And he has fully upgraded Cav archers, I believe. They might be missing chemistry, but apart from that, they have all they need. And Rehoboam is still expanding. He is about to build 2 more castles. I wonder how many castles he has. 11 already. That's a lot. The general is trying to attack Rehoboam, but his forces are going to be killed by those, yeah, gunpowder castles. He really needs siege, but he doesn't have any. Vagabond is down to 1 villager, while Bambi is down to 0 villagers. So they essentially don't really participate in this game anymore. And the final battles are about to happen between the general and Rehoboam. Rehoboam has a 6 score lead, and I don't know what will have to happen for him to lose. Maybe some sick microplay with all those heavy archers, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. Honestly, I doubt it. But let's see. The castles are definitely going to kill a lot here. Sadly, they are not avoiding them. And yeah, the fortified wall of castles. And how many more to come? I'm not even sure if they are going to be built. There are villagers, but not builders. Interesting. I wonder what's going on here. Maybe it's because of the lag. Though now that more or less only two AIs play, I believe that Rehoboam could handle the micro much better now. The general is switching to halves, and he actually, with proper unit control, could handle Rehoboam, though at the same time he is backstabbed by those traps and some Savars killing all those villagers in the middle. Though he is almost pop capped, so like I've said, with proper use of the halves, he should be able to kill those Savars. And actually, Rehoboam is sending them one by one. His army is not regrouped, so technically the general has a chance on. I keep expecting Vagabond to get the food for a second villager. I wonder what I see doing. Okay, let me see. She's wandering. I might be wrong, but maybe she is a scout now. So, Rehoboam is attacking the general, but like I've said, general is adapting pretty well. He's making a lot of hubs, and he's got the mobility of those heavy cav archers, and they are, of course, better than crossbows. They have not archery, but ballistics. So yeah, it feels like Rehoboam has to adapt. He has plenty of resources, so he can replenish the number of Savars, but in the long run, heavy cav archers and halbs should be a very good force for the general. Let's see how it goes. He simply needs to get rid of those castles, and then he'll be able to raid the economy of Rehoboam. I also wonder if the castles, now that they are upgraded to those gunpowder, uh, if they are actually benefiting from ballistics. And the general really needs some real siege. At least he's using his halbs. That should help him. Now they need to move a little bit back to make use of the castle fire. Oh no, not gonna happen. And Rehoboam is actually bringing siege on his own. Okay, now General is switching to more halbs. That's actually his economy. Uh, okay, he doesn't really have any bank. Rehoboam on the other side managed to collect 10k gold and almost 2k food. So yeah, he should be okay with simply sending more and more units forward. Eventually he'll break the defenses of of the general. But there was a very good attempt by the general. If they would be properly used with, I would say, the cover of the castles, or I don't know. It's pretty hard to micro AI. For a second, I thought that general might have it because he had those good units. The Savars were actually melting to halves, but yeah, Rehoboam can send more and more. So until the bank is over, General would have to make some kind of a miracle. His economy is almost halved compared to Rehoboam. He is below 100 pop now. And yeah, at this point, I believe that Rehoboam can't really lose this one. But who knows, maybe I'll be mistaken again. He's expanding even more with those castles. Let's see how many he has right now. 14 castles. Sick. And yeah, slowly the general's TCs and other buildings are crumbling. Yeah, the raid is simply too strong. The 3 traps have arrived. The castle push keeps going forward. So yeah, he's not only pushing, but he's also securing the back. I believe those villagers have destroyed the ram, unless it was the castle. But yeah, Rehoboam was given enough time to get plenty of resources and plenty of savar. They are very, very strong. 6 melee armor, 8 pierce armor, 18 melee damage, and yeah, 165 health points. Yeah, it is indeed 1v1 right now. Vagabond. Oh, actually, the general has given up, so that single villager from Vagabond is what's stopping the game from ending. Vagabond has no market anymore. And I wonder where this villager is. Not here. There she is. I believe she's simply just walking, scouting. Vagabond versus Rehoboam. That's something Rorrik would be happy with. Oh no, she might be actually spotted by the Savar if she goes any further. Nothing is going to happen really, so I will simply go faster with it to see if she actually can scout anything, do anything. The idol seems to be cycling back and forth. Hello, T-West. Welcome. Is this Savar going to spot this girl eventually? Let's actually change to Rehoboam's point of view, if I can. Can I? Yeah. So she is over there, and she's the last villager Vagabond has. And apparently, Rehoboam is aware of the castle. He's building more castles. Zebba score fell below soldier. Oh yes, indeed. The villager has not been found yet. Maybe if this farm is going to be attacked, he will actually find it. Interesting that he is not really interested in the castle. He's claiming the gold from soldier. Yeah, nothing is really going to happen right now. Eventually, Rehoboam might expand towards this forest if he runs out of the trees at the back. Yeah, he is slowly expanding. I'll go with 8 times the speed. Okay, we have some scouting over there. He barely missed her. She is hiding. Okay, the scouting still happens. If someone gets there, we'll probably scout her as well. Vagabond is playing hide and seek. Oh, 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 almost. I can't go any faster. It's 16 times the speed. Vagabond is above Zebba. Wow. So, unfortunately for Zebba, the craving of blood by Rehoboam is going to result in quite a score drop. Okay, the villager is moving and she's about to, wow, she almost got killed by a bear. Let me actually change to their point of view. The game seems to be lagging. Okay, she is now no longer moving. So back to Rehoboam's point of view, and let's keep searching for her. It's interesting, once in a while she's getting command to go up there and back. Is she ever going to be found? Oh, okay, she's down. But now that there's no villagers, uh, something has to trigger the attack. So I guess if they try to expand towards this forest, they will eventually get attacked. And then they should probably focus the castle and TC. I believe this is the influence of 105 AI on Rehoboam, pushing towards the opponent with castles instead of towers this time. But yeah, I believe now we are waiting to starting of this lumber action. The castle has fired, so they might result in the army relocating. Okay, it's slowly starting to happen. So those two Savars are going to bring down this castle and maybe later the TC. Okay, the lumber camp is built, the Savars are destroying the castle, it's down. Now there's only TC remaining. I think this lumber camp has to be destroyed as well because all the drop sites are required for automatic surrender. At least that's what I think. TCs and drop sites. They don't really care about this TC. Interesting. And it's not going to attack because there are no villagers. So I believe we will see an end around 3 hours. Drop sites don't count. Okay. He's going to rob him of all the lumber he has and go further. He doesn't really care about this TC. Oh, he's attacking yellow, but I don't think he's going to drop that much in terms of his score to actually go below soldier. But interesting to see the TC right in the middle of lumberjacks. Units producing. Oh, okay. Yeah, 13, 130, 1k per. Wow, that's actually fast. Couple couple thousand per minute. I like that he's actually actively expanding. 122 on wood. What happened to farms? Okay, so we have those idle villagers. So it affects Rehoboam as well. I think Mr. Elephant mentioned the issue with building farms or actually using them and villagers being idle. I wonder what's going on here. Anyway, is anyone going to destroy this TC? Um, too bad Leif is not there. Though oh, there we go. And wait, what? uh, what happened? Um, I'm confused. Okay, Leif resigned as P1. Okay. I was wondering what's going on here. But yeah, that would be a victory for a Vagabond, right? But yeah, pretty solid performance by Rehoboam as always. It's pretty interesting to see him expanding towards opponents with castles. I believe he was expanding towards Naga with some castles over there, then probably towards MangudAI, maybe towards the soldier as well, but then it was all about the general pushing forward and yeah, pushing forward with army and building castles all around it. Yeah, Vagabond. I bet there was some diplomacy involved here, um, because the death of the villager was an accident. The last villager walked onto the already claimed land by Rehoboam, and they got confused and killed her. But the TC was fire. One farm, and one TC. Yeah. Sea drums. Oh yes. Anyway, that's it for now. So we had our second game for Leafs FFA round of 16. I will actually check. No, Leaf is not there, so I guess the score is going to be updated later. But yeah, technically tomorrow I could stream another game. I'll see if guys are ready for that. And yeah, I'll definitely let you know if it's gonna happen. But for now, we have the scores as go. Rehoboam taking the first place. General is second. MangudAI all in, still solid performance, place number 3. Then we have Naga. Then we have Soldier, Vagabond, Zebba, and Bambi. Sadly, Bambi got yeah, really sadly dominated. He was the neighbor of Naga and not Rehoboam, but MangudAI. So the initial attacks from MangudAI and actually defense as well, because at first MangudAI was defending, but he had a tower, he had a castle, and a slowly increasing group of MangudAIs. So the army of Bambi was slowly but surely decimated. And then when there was nearly no army left, Naga decided to attack him as well as MangudAI. So yeah, tough one for Bambi. Pretty tough for Zebba because all the distraction forced him to lose 2 spots, I believe. And yeah, pretty solid performance by the first 4. Rehoboam, the General, MangudAI, and Naga. Uh, Promi would probably say that this time Naga was not left long enough to boom. Um, but yeah, still good performance by Naga. Okay, once again, that will be all for now. For now, thank you for being there, and maybe see you tomorrow. Bye.